map that I just got.
Where were we? What were we doing? Oh, right.
It's cute. You think I remember that? And oh no, it's the bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, oh no. It just came crashing back to me where we are. You monster, because I guarantee you knew that and you just wanted me to have to think about it.
The best map in both Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn.
Worst map.
A map that's only rivaled for its excellence by that one map with the bridge and 3 houses.
Ugh.
The one where we got to make Ferdinand von Deadman.
Well.
Do you have any last words before your execution, General Zelgis? You're fucked once Apostle Saniki finally returns. Please, as if that would ever happen. He's right, you know. Which of you traitorous filth would dare say that? Show yourself at once! Me, the Apostle. Oh. Shit. General Zelgis? Yes, you have my permission to choke slam this man. Gladly.
You know, look at the cute little baby sticking its paw through the gate. It's so cute.
It's in prison. We've imprisoned a
No,
cat.
it's not in prison. Look at all the space around it. It's not in jail. He's little baby. It doesn't need a ton of space.
It's in prison.
It is not.
It's been put in prison, just like Grand Order was put in prison like 4 hours ago for no adequately explored reason.
No, is cute little baby not in jail? Oh, cute little baby on table.
Like, I've not been able to find any fucking justification for why Grand Order is under emergency maintenance yet.
I love cute little baby kitty. But cute little baby in the gate is the cutest one. Not in jail.
Yeah.
No.
It's in kitty jail.
It's not in kitty jail. It has so much space. Oh, tiny baby kitty's name is Loki?
Or Loki is the reason that Grand Order is under maintenance. One of the two.
It could be both.
Saniki!
Oh, jeez.
I'm here. What do you want?
Don't look so sour.
I always look like this, Apostle Saniki.
No, you don't. I distinctly remember you being far less muscular 3 years ago. Yes, though, I suppose that's true. Well, I didn't summon you to talk about your grumpy expression. I wanted to give you something before we set off to battle.
Is it all of the gold in the world?
No.
Because I'd like to give that to a random grifter again.
Do you know what this is?
All of the gold in the world? Not a clue.
When I fled the cathedral, I took some valuables with me. This is called a Master Crown.
Oh, cool, that thing nobody can use.
It's said to release a Beorc's hidden power.
Yeah, neat. Problem is, everybody's already in 3rd tier. Except for Zark. Never heard of it. Oh no, wait, he is in 3rd tier now. Never mind.
Not everyone can use it, so think before you pass it on to someone.
I think he's just great with finances. Cool. I'll put it in the shiny bauble window. Thanks.
Because we can't sell them.
Sigrun!
General Ike, thank you for helping the Apostle. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart.
I would have refused if I'd known I'd be commanding the entire army. Again.
Well, that is why we didn't tell you beforehand.
It's a pretty devious move there, Sigrin.
Here are some funds. Maybe the money will help soothe your soul.
Is it all of the money in the world?
Oh, well, no. As I recall, you gave that to a grifter. But my hope is you can properly prepare for the upcoming battle. Shows how you've grown since the days of the Mad King's War, General.
Oh hey, it's like 40% of what I paid to that random grifter. Oh good, some more funds for Ike to hand out to some random jackass at the earliest opportunity. Don't worry, Volk will show up eventually and ask us to give him money.
Mm-hmm.
Ah! Yeah! You really push yourself in training, don't you, Kieran? Huh? Ow! Oscar, you snuck up on me. Only a true rival of mine could accomplish such a feat. I've been watching you for half an hour. What? Oh, then why didn't you say hi? And I would have expected better manners. I did. You didn't notice. Ah, yes, my concentration while training is unbreakable. No one can distract— Ooh, a cat! I wonder if he realizes that he contradicts everything he says. What was that? You have something to say, let it out. Speak like a man. Stand tall. Yes, yes, whatever you say. Here, I got this for you. And this is what exactly?
Going to Nephany.
It's an imbue scroll. Imbue is a skill you should learn, especially since you always train until you're soaked in your own blood. I've never heard of such a skill. Is it special? Oh yes, very special. And why would you give such a precious thing to me? Well, I just told you. I can't take it. I accept no charity from rivals. Why must you be like this? We are equals. I need no favors from you. Run along now. Sigh. I'm the sort of person that says sigh out loud now. I don't have time to talk to you. I'm too busy training. Go on, leave. Ahem. It was meant as a symbol of friendship for my lifelong rival. What? But I guess if you won't accept it, I'll find someone else who will. Wait. I'll take it. You'd swallow your own words? Never! However, I note that your lifelong rival is me, and no one else. If your gift will mark me as your lifelong rival, I must have it. See, that's what I like about you, Sir Simpleton. You insult me! Oh no, that was a compliment. You're a very simple knight, living only for battle and whatnot. Great, thanks.
So Bio says, I really don't know why they'd hand Ike money at this point. You'd think everyone would be well aware of the fact that they should be handing it to Zoran instead if they don't want it to just be wasted.
Life is boring without you, Kieran. Cool, free imbue scroll. Did we do experience already? No, I don't think we did.
Why would you check Ranulph?
Because I was checking to see how much we had.
Uh-huh. Well, Mist's at 99.
Oh, Ileana's done. No, I guess we did do experience already.
I thought we did. Because we spent a bunch of it on Ileana.
Can we give Zahark double imbue? No.
No. Technically Mist isn't tier 3 yet. You did say all of our units are 3rd tier. They are not. Mist is still...
That's true. What did that do? Oh, that was no crits, right? Out of curiosity, I assume I know the answer to this, but...
I can all but guarantee she can't use imbue.
Nope. She sure can't. Thoron, olive grass.
We're naming it baloney, right?
I mean, I'm just checking to see if this is something we would even, you know, consider. 6,800.
Isn't terrible for 40
It's
uses.
not bad. She is kind of maxed out on fire at the moment, though.
Yeah.
Is the problem. And it wouldn't make any sense to name a lightning dome baloney.
No. No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't make sense to name a wind tome baloney either. She is still maxing wind, right?
Not yet. We were working on that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is she's still working on maxing it.
Well, not yet. We're still working on it. Ah, we can make pseudo wishblades now. Or...
We can remake these.
we could remake Sleepy Axe. But no, we're probably gonna need that money for other shit.
Well, yeah, eventually we have to pay a grifter.
Yeah, we do have to pay a grifter eventually. Some random grifter who comes along and wants all of our money. Again.
Yeah. Assuming you want to actually recruit every unit, which I assume is the case because you're you, we have to have enough money to pay a random grifter.
We also have to stand in the middle of the desert for a while.
It's time to get moving. Do we have a target?
First, we'll head for Flaguer, the fortress town between Crimea and Benyon. Since the Laguz Alliance has fought in Flaguer already, we're familiar with the lay of the land.
Sounds like a good plan. Do you still resent your choice to command this army?
With every fiber of my being. No offense, Apostle, but you didn't give me much of a choice in the first place. Besides, if I'm not fully committed, how can I expect these troops to be? Just remember, when this is all over, you'll be getting one heck of a bill.
Oh, I'm sure. And you know it'll be worth it. Speaking of which, I have something for you. Consider it a down payment of sorts. I'm sure you remember this blade. It is the Holy Sword of Agner. Please take it.
How the hell did you get this? I wondered where I put that.
Right! Like, why did I give it back to Benya?
How the hell did you get my sword? Are you sure about this? I returned it after the Mad King's War because you said it was one of Benyon's national treasures.
Well, yes, but you're currently leading our armies. Indeed, this sword was used by Empress Altina, the very first apostle of Benyon, back in the early days of the Empire.
I don't know. From my experience, she goes around wielding two giant axes.
It was one of the two swords the Empress used to fight the Dark God. I can think of no better person to give it to.
Alright, cool. I'll take it. You got the Ragnell. Well, see you later, Steel Sword. It's been fun. Like, why the hell did you give them back your giant-ass sword that literally only you were strong enough to use in the first place? Excuse me, I bring urgent news to Queen Alincia and General Ike of the Apostles' Army.
What's happened?
We've received a report that the Dayan army has appeared near the border between Dayan and Crimea. The Dayan army demands custody of the Apostle on behalf of Benyon. They'll use force if necessary. Ugh, Dayan wants to get in our hair again? Perfect.
I am puzzled by this. Why does Dayan support the Senate?
Because Peleus is a moron, and Micaiah doesn't know how to say no.
Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. Ike, we must change our target.
Yeah, agreed. We have to get Dayan out of our way before we do anything else. These guys really do have zero preservation instinct. Yep, they sure do.
So, Dayan still refuses to negotiate. Either they believe the Senate's lies, or the Senate's pulling some strings behind the scenes.
Well, whatever the reason, we can't attack Benyon without taking care of this first.
I will not give up. I won't stop sending messengers until they respond. Ike, I leave you in charge here.
I'm gonna go with this random Peg Knight. Alright, let's keep our numbers small. We shouldn't provoke them any further. I understand. Gallia will stay behind. Now, you'll have your turn soon, Skrimir. I promise. Alright, let's go! Ah, damn it, we have to bring Secret, Tanith, and Ranulf? I don't want all these extra bodies. Get out of here.
If you really wanted to be cheeky, because correct me if I'm wrong, but the flying units can't get stuck in the holes this time around, right?
Correct.
So you could just have Sigrun and Tanith save units or rescue units to fly them through shit and just drop them back towards the end.
Except that we have
A billion
balance.
archers.
Except we're going the opposite direction this time, by the way. Last time we were coming from this way and going over here.
Well,
And
yeah,
this time,
but that's because
because
last time we were going...
because General Petrine was right here.
Right, but last time we were trying to go into Crimea from Benyon.
But it's still a seize mission. It's just now, instead of seizing over there, we have to seize this random tent.
Oh, that's right. We gave Ranulf Smite.
Yes. And half shifting. Oh look, it's General Gorgon with his Aquar and his his capped magic and res.
I mean, the Aquar is a great weapon if you've got archers.
It is very powerful crossbow.
Yeah, it's a great weapon choice if you're using archers, which we are not.
Or Boyd, which we are not.
Boyd gets the ability to use bows?
Yeah, all Reavers do in Final Class. It's just why would you when you have tomahawks? Alright, right, this is the map where we just have Har go do Har things and not give a fuck about the holes. While everybody else just sort of keeps up. Sort of. Where... Excuse me? Game? 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 What the fuck?
Are you looking for Alencia?
No! Where the hell is Raisins?
The Laguz Alliance is, what's his face, just said that they weren't gonna participate.
No, he said Gallia wasn't going to participate. And yet, there's Ranulf.
Well,
And Leith.
well, yeah, but Ranulf...
And Mordecai.
But Ranulf's Lord Light.
And Liar. And Kaiser. Why the fuck is Raisins gone? General Bigeron Poe. Alright, well, I guess we're not gonna have Raisins. Probably hanging out with his brother that he now knows isn't dead.
It's fair.
Missed. Archykins. You go off. We do need to get Ike up to 20. So, after this map, we're with the Dawn Brigade for 2 maps, and then we're back to Ike's crew for the finale of Part 3. So, we're going to want to get Ike to 20 by the end of that. We're also going to want to get Thoth to 20 before the end of Chapter 4's prologue, I think. Can't remember whether it was prologue or Chapter 1. But Thoth is going to get his promotion. Don't think Micaiah gets hers until Endgame 1.
I was about to say, she gets hers right before the tower, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Which is why we have to save a butt ton of bonus experience for her.
Or just, like, force level ups. I'm pretty sure Thoth's promotion is in Part 4 and not in Endgame.
Do they not promote together?
They don't. I don't think. I should probably check that because it's really important that we do know when that happens. FE 10 forced promotions. I just want a list. I don't need a fucking discussion. Micaiah gets hers at the start of 4 Endgame. Yeah, Thoth is after 4 Prologue and Ike is before 4 Prologue. So Ike is end of 3E and Thoth is end of 4P. Micaiah is at the start of 4E.
So, yes, they pretty much promote at the same time.
No. Thoth promotes at the start of the Chapter 4, and Micaiah promotes at the end of Chapter 4. That's like 4 or 5 maps apart. It's... I'm just impressed I remembered when people actually got their promotions after all this time. Anyway, we should probably... Oh, but we don't... Okay, we're gonna back spew at the next... Well... Yeah, we're gonna back spew at the next...
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Let's just back spam and get it out of the way. Because then we don't have to worry about, like, forgetting about it later.
That's fair.
Just bear with me a second.
Shape doesn't impact his EXP growth.
No.
Oh, but you're putting on Paragon.
I'm putting on
left.
Paragon
Okay.
to use less backsp, yes. Speed, luck, res. Good. That's speed cap. Hell yeah. Strength, skill, speed, defense cap. And health. All the things I cares about. Alright, and we're gonna give you...
Imbue.
Yeah, actually. Literally, here, have imbue adept, I think, probably? No, imbue...
Imbue disarm could be fun.
Imbue disarm could be fun. What did we have before? We had adept
And shade.
Oh, shade's only 10. Could give you, like... Imbue disarm could be fun. Imbue counter could be interesting, but he's realistically, like, never gonna get hit at the end game. I mean, imbue also kind of isn't gonna matter because he's never gonna get hit at the end game is the thing.
Yeah, but putting it on for now as a substitute for Great Ether, because he has a decent magic score.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Where is... Go disarm, corrosion, discipline... Corrosion... Lose endurance... Cause an enemy unit's equipped weapon to lose endurance points equal to this unit's level.
I mean, that could be fun as long as it doesn't trigger on weapons that drop.
Right, that's the problem with corrosion.
Why not just toss on...
We'll just put shade back.
Yeah. Like, I'm not saying he's gonna need imbue at endgame, but the reason I suggested it for now is he doesn't have ether yet.
Yes, gamble halves your hit chance to give you double crit rate. It's, very, very,
Situational?
yeah. Funny thing is, Merms can kind of make really good use of it.
Yeah.
And suddenly have, like, 100% crit rate, but... You know. Alright, cool. Ike is taken care of. Let's do this bitch. I cannot believe this. It's an army of subhumans in Bjork. Must be true that this apostle is a fake.
What do you mean? She fought with the Lagoons the last time you guys went to war.
The true apostle would never join forces with those filthy creatures. The enemy sent a messenger once again, Commander. This is the third time they've asked to negotiate. Ignore the messengers. We must protect this bridge. That is the order from the Maiden of Dawn. For some reason, I, from clearly Benyon, because I'm wearing Red Army, am taking orders from the commander of the Dayan forces. Like, what?
Man, how are these people this stupid?
I know, right? It's really something else. Alright, Ike. I mean, you do have to move forward, because you have to seize.
By the way, for anyone wondering about what the random shaking noise you hear in the background sometimes is, I brought a box of nerds with me.
Nerd! No.
He really just is dunking on Soren at this point.
Well, just wait until Amy decides to hand us Soren's Rexcalibur tome, only to have it handed to Ileana when she can't even use it.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, free Storm Sword and Silverlance. And Silverlance and Spear. Ooh, Spear. Hey, speaking of spears, Neff! Gonna need you to javelin a man to death.
You know what's kind of funny about the S-tomes? So, there's only one person capable of using the Wind Tome.
Yep.
There's only one person capable of using the Thunder Tome.
That might not be true. Peleus might be able to use it as well. He might get double S. He might get the possibility to double S in both Dark and Thunder magic.
But why would you? But there's like... What? 4?
2.
No, Saniki can hit a double S in fire.
Yeah, but why would you? Like...
Oh, Cymbaline's much better, but...
It's not. It's like 1 damage less, but it's also like 5 less weight.
Yeah, it's better for her,
And
was
it's
what I
got
was getting
better
at.
crit rate.
But, and it's unit exclusive, but... You know, there are just more units capable of using it.
Ah, yes. This must be a fake apostle. After all, everyone knows the real apostle would never decide to join forces with a group of people the real apostle chose to join forces with
2 years ago. Yeah.
Ah! Allah!
It's definitely not gonna kill.
You don't know that, it might crit.
That's true, and we did give her Adept, didn't we?
It's going, I mean, she's going to level regardless.
That's fair.
Is the thing. How many do you... You're still on minimum 3 stat levels. But, having said that, you're probably gonna get 4 or 5 anyways, because you've still got... Blossom on, so... Good dodge. Nah, you didn't get the Adept or the crit proc. Sag. Hey, it's all you needed. Strength,
And that-
magic, luck.
That might be her magic cap.
And her strength cap. So she's capping... She needs 2 on level up. At this point, if we can avoid her leveling up, we should, and just do the rest via Bex.
Yep.
Kaka! Hello! And goodbye.
That's right, we supported him with Ileana, didn't we?
We did.
Remind me, do they actually get more progression in their support if you have them do the combat dialogues?
No, it's entirely based on how many maps they're fielded together. Oh yeah, we gave you me a slim sword. As a joke.
Because we thought it'd be funny.
And it is. Fucking hilarious. You two can just stay the fuck back here.
You might want to move Ranulf forward, though, because he has Smite.
I can't. He already smote missed.
Oh, okay.
I needed to have him smite mist and then Ike shove her in order to have her be able to get in range of this hand axe boy.
Okay, just wanted to double check.
Yep. Good thinking.
Because it's
however.
really hard to tell with his color palette whether he's moved or not.
Hello! You suck. Get smacked. Get crit. And you're dead. Goodbye.
You just got killed by a slim sword. How does that feel?
God damn you, Zahark. You absolute piece of crap.
I think he's trying not to kill the guy in protest of being given a slim sword.
I'm just gonna give him a slim sword even harder, then. We'll go buy him a new slim sword and make that the only weapon he's allowed to use for the rest of the game.
You would not do that. That at endgame is a terrible idea, and you know it.
Depth.
Yep. He just wanted to spitefully not kill that guy.
Well, cool. He'll get left behind and get not as much experience as Map. But did he get killed with the Slim Sword, though? I mean, he's going to next turn.
Is that her S?
We'll have to check.
Because if it is, that means we can swap her over to Lightning.
The heart can feel the residual racism lingering on the Slim Sword and wants nothing to do with it.
Do you have a rescue staff?
Rescue! Might have been a warp staff. Nope. Look at this Joker, only getting 3 uses of rescue ever.
And nothing else.
That bastard! Obviously, Byleth was not gonna let it stand not having rescue in.
And he's obeying the rules. His first use of rescue was actually appropriate. Which, with Byleth having coded this game, means that we are now in a situation where he can just randomly rescue people for no actual reason.
True story. Okay, you're gonna have to find that.
I know.
And that's the trigger that you gotta stop eating those. I cannot have you poisoning my cat. There is a pitfall here. There is a... Ah, wait, hold on. No, that was only her A in wind. So the windening continues.
Well, that's right. We also gave her a siege tome, didn't we? She has Meteor.
We did give her, like, 3 uses of Meteor, yes.
To barn!
Hey, sorry to keep you waiting. I had a little thing back at camp that I had to deal with. No problem, Tabarn. What kind of thing? Oh, and hey, where's Racin? He was exhausted, but he insisted on coming with me. Had to tie him down to a bed to keep him there. Really? Nah, I'm just kidding. He passed out earlier. So I have a different anchor slowing me down this time.
Cursive!
Blech! Leanne?
I will fight, yes?
She's Racin's sister, for sure. That girl's stubborn as he is. Hey, listen up, young lady. You herons are supposed to be more like Raphael. Quiet and graceful and all that. Yeah, don't mind Tabar and Leanne. We're honored to have you. I wish you'd not been dropped in the middle of a hell zone, but, you know. We'll work that out in a second. What level are you? 7!
Leanne, my favorite heron.
Tabarn, what the fuck? Yeah, this is Leanne. She's objectively the best heron in terms of everything that isn't actual usability.
Honestly, I like her for usability too. She's because she's a flying unit. She's got more movement than Raphael. She's objectively better than Raisin.
Incorrect. Raisin, if you just keep feeding him olive grass, is far and away still the best heron. There's no question about this. He is objectively the best heron. Because you just keep him transformed, he gets, he gets to dance 4 people every turn. Raphael also gets to dance 4 people every turn, whether he's transformed or not, which is his niche. Leanne, on the other hand, is always 2. Always.
But she's also the prettiest.
She
and
is.
the
I
sweetest.
agree with you. However, she is objectively, from a gameplay perspective, the worst heron in this game.
And you are right, Bio. Raisin is not
Raisin
going to be
is
happy when
going
he
to
hears
be
about this.
pissed.
Because Raisin gets angry anytime anything puts Leanne in danger.
Yeah.
Which is funny because canonically doesn't Leanne end up with Naysala?
There is no canon, so no. Hold on. Cool, I don't have to keep Tabarn's lackeys alive. That's neat. And I don't have to worry about Tabarn. Tabarn can handle himself. I just don't know if I want him stealing experience, so I'm probably gonna order him back to get him out of the way. Ileana went. Tanith, you don't matter. Neff! That right there, that space right there, that's a hole.
Yep.
Here's a question that I've never asked. And I can't really test very effectively right this second. Unless I do that.
She does have a paired ending with Naysala.
Yeah, but none of those are canon. Like, having those does not make them canon.
Yeah, well, where she and Naysala...
Because if that's true, Ike is somehow simultaneously in a relationship with 3 separate people while also wandering off into the middle of nowhere by himself alone.
Yeah, he has...
And wandering off into the middle of nowhere by himself with Soren.
Yeah, so he was in
And Ranulph.
So he was in a
Separately.
polyamorous relationship with Ranulph, Soren, and Alencia.
But somehow managed to leave on a journey by himself and with all of them all simultaneously.
Yes.
That does not track
I'm
in
fine with
any
that.
capacity.
We stand a poly king.
Okay, so here's a thing that we're not going to keep because it's super dangerous, but I do want to test. There's a hole right here. If I put Leanne on the hole, oh my god! Oh my god! This changes so much!
Well, yeah, Sigrun and Tanith now have a purpose.
We can use flying units as a bridge because the game cannot be bothered to figure out how to have 2 units be on the same tile. That's entirely why that works.
Yep. And Bio, to that point, because Bio says you'd hope she doesn't end up hooking up with the guy who literally sold one of her brothers into slavery as a joke. Well, I mean, you've also got to remember that Naysala canonically is also the one that got Leanne out of being under Wee Man, whose name escapes me at the moment.
thumb when he was experimenting on the goose in the last war. Like, yes, he's been a dick to both of her brothers, but he's also been pretty okay with Leanne.
Okay, so that's an incredible learn that I... Right, so we can just use flying units because the programmers couldn't be bothered to figure out how to have two units share the same tile. I had a feeling that might work, because I know the flying units can't get stuck in the holes. And just in case anybody thinks I'm fucking full of shit, observe the hole. There is a hole there. Or in case anyone thinks that my meticulous note-taking from 10 years ago is inaccurate. Alright, 2 resets just to prove points later. Hello! I would like you to not rescue people anymore. Goodbye! Mist, you know what? Listen, you were on permanent get the hell out of the way duty. Ah, so close. Okie dokie. Leanne. Be a deer and... check enemy threat ranges. Oh, I gotta keep in mind you do have Kanto. Like, I'm so used to dancers not having Kanto anymore. Alright, Burbs. Corner. Stay the fuck out of the way.
Including you to barn you EXP whoring. Like, he's such a sponge for experience.
Yeah. Neff. Really should have checked to make sure there weren't holes along that path first, but whatever. Ah, the short spear man had a snowman.
He had a snowman?
He did have a snowman. Alright, and that just leaves Tanith and Sigrin. Ike. order anyone that we have not moved specifically to go target that corner. And end. Battle save. And away they go. Hi, Tabarn. Ow. Oh shit. Stancil? No, just regular stun. Excuse me!
What? Fuck!
Uh-oh. That's problems. I didn't think anyone on that side had enough movement range to get to her. I mean, to be fair, I didn't check, but, like, I didn't feel like I had a reason to.
I wouldn't have.
And also, fucking Nephity is right goddamn here!
With the provoke.
Oh god, and the mage can get to her as
Well,
well.
her res should be solid enough to handle the mage, I would think.
Oh, that's so annoying.
Okay, so for this turn only, order Tabarn's crew to plug that gap.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Because everybody else has already moved. It's the only option.
You guys are to go stand over there. There we go.
Oof.
Goodbye. Kick him to death. Yep. You missed.
Yeah, that could have hurt if you didn't.
Also, why were you fighting us in melee, you idiot? And then another man tried to fight us in melee.
Well, yeah, but that's because if you look at where Har's positioned, all of the ranged attack spots around him that are easily accessible are used. Oh, that's right. Shine barriers are a thing on this map.
Yep.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, exists to try and force you into holes, right?
Sort of, but the one they put up kind of northwest of Har is just blocking... I mean, it's not blocking you from getting anywhere because Neff is clearly standing on a not hole. Alright. Time to abuse our newfound knowledge that Leanne can block gaps for people to just walk over. That was for the attempted racism against that bird in particular. So there is a gap. There's a gap there. And there's a gap here. Neither of these spaces appear to be gaps. Well, that's very unfortunate for you.
Yep. Although stripping them of their res when they're an armored knight and didn't really have pretty much any to begin with.
I don't have to worry about anything getting through that gap there. These two spaces are both holes.
Yep. Oh, and we're leaving Mist behind because
Yes.
better on back.
Yep. I like how Radiant Dawn makes the ranged attacks on Ragnell seem less like magical beams of energy and more like Ike is just so jacked that he's creating a shockwave by swinging the
A
sword.
little bit, yeah.
It's
I think it was just
incredible.
that they wanted to reuse the wind edge animation.
But it's not the wind edge animation, that's the thing. Okay, so these two squares, this one and this one, are both holes. And that one's a hole. So my plan is to have Har kill this dude, and then flap his way forward with reckless abandon. Good cancel. Good level up. The sword canonically weighs 1 billion pounds, which is why only Ike can wield it. The fact that just moving the thing at a decent speed is enough to cause wind slices isn't that surprising. Yeah, but like in the last, my point is in the last game, it seemed like, oh, it's this magical wonder device that, you know, like does magical shit. And here it's just like, nope, Ike is just that ripped. Oh, you got impaled. Good night. Alright, anyway, back corner. Magic in the same way Mjolnir's magic. It's magically enhanced to weigh 1 billion pounds. Hello, my name is Local Dumbass.
They do like impaling themselves.
They really do. Like, I could fight the man on the dragon with a giant axe at point blank range. Can you? Is that a fact? The gall of that man. He's got Har right next to him. He's like, I should throw a rock at that girl over there.
Yep.
Sir, there's a man on a giant fuck you dragon right next to you. Bed is right there, and you're like, yeah, that girl over there is the problem. I love how they never learn. They're like, man, I've watched like 6 guys just die to this man on the man on the flying bed this round. I can take him, surely.
Well, here's the thing. He's sleeping, so 100% they think they can.
Alright, Leanne, it's time for you to just, like, dip. Like, you and Randolph can just head back to the stay out of the way corner for now. You are far too frail to put in the way.
Well, yeah, that's always been Leanne's biggest issue in this game, is that she comes in fairly late game at level 7.
Oh, damn it. I didn't realize it was gonna path me that way. Somehow I thought it was gonna have enough movement to get around that direction. Oh well. Out of there, boys!
Yeah, valid point, Bio. Bio says at this point I think it's less to do with trying to kill her than it is a desperate attempt to chew through all his axes so he can't fight anymore.
Makai is like, stop that guy on the bed! He stole my Draconite!
Man on the flying mattress is a problem.
Yes, horror. Meow. Advantage. Mac. Neff, that's a spear. You're supposed to stab people, not just beat them upside the head with the shaft.
Well...
Hey, Free Horse Slayer. Sure, you're supposed to stab people with, but it's more embarrassing to just beat them to death with the non-sharp part of it instead. See, the thing I like about these rock boys firing rocks at Neff is it's reducing her health.
That is true.
Slowly but surely, it's a viable way for her to lose health. Surely we of the Benyon Draconites can take on horror. Surely we don't know better. Boy, that's interesting. Oh, the steel axe broke. So I think I'm understanding why I thought this game looked kind of different to me this time around.
Oh?
So, take a look at the screen, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then look over at what's on the capture, like what we're seeing on the capture screen.
Mm-hmm.
And then compare that to what's on stream. So stream is capturing the same colors as the TV, but over on the capture screen, on the CRT, it's a completely different color temperature. Like, look how much brighter it is over there.
I'm not sure brighter is the word I'd use. I'd use the word greener.
No.
Everything just looks green.
No,
to
when
me
we
over
had
there.
when we had this guy fighting horror, he was bright red. Not like muted, like kind of burgundy like his actual color is. He was bright fucking red.
Oh, hi, Zed.
Oh, hi Zed.
Yeah, long time no see. We've missed you.
Yeah, we are finishing up the bridge map. Surely they aren't the one group in existence who knows better than anyone else how bad of an idea it is to fight horror of all people. Yeah, I know, right? It's incredible. Good night, sweet prick. Well, maybe. We'll see if it's good night or not. No, it is not. God damn this man. This is maddening. This is absolutely maddening. I'm preoccupied with another stream where they were streaming Unicorn Overlord. I don't know what that is.
Neither do I. It sounds fascinating, though.
The past several weeks.
To Google, what in the world is Unicorn
That makes
Overlord?
sense. It's a Vanillaware game? I don't know what that is either.
Published by Atlas in Japan and Sega worldwide for the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5,
Xbox Series X, the XS, set on a different continent, follows an exiled prince as he gathers allies to liberate the nation of Bevreth from the Zenorian Empire. Follows army units fighting in large-scale battles with field movement and battles taking place in real time.
Fire Emblem meets Tactics Ogre. Okay, I don't know what Tactics Ogre is, so...
It looks pretty.
This tile right here is a hole. We're down to one use of that steel lance, or iron lance. I'm gonna switch to steel. I don't know what Dragon's Crown is. No, I've still not heard of Vanillaware. I don't know what Dragon's Crown is.
I'm looking up Vanillaware to see if they've made any games I know of, or any games I think you might have heard of. Let's see. Games developed. No. 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 They've made nothing I've ever heard
The
of.
game with the sorceress with the big boobs. Do you have any idea how many games that describes? Because the answer is a lot.
So, the entire list of games that they have developed are Fantasy Earth, The Ring of Dominion, Grim Noir. Sorry, Grim... That's not a word. Odin Sphere. Kumatanchi. Murumasa the Demon Blade, which actually, now that I'm saying it out loud, I have heard of, but I've never played.
So they made a Grimgar of Fantasy and Ash game? What?
Grand Knight's History, and Dragon's Crown, and 13 Sentinels, Aegis Realm.
I don't know what any of those games are.
Correct, but I'm saying that's what they've made.
None of those are real games.
But Unicorn Overlord sounds like it might be something I'd be interested in. But yeah, they've worked in partnership with Capcom, Atlas, and Enix. And apparently from 2002 to 2004, they were known as Pura Guru.
Doesn't help me either. That was also just a regular stun, not a stancil.
Just throwing out things that might make anything make sense.
Apparently these idiots at the end of the map didn't get the memo that I left Har equipped with a hand axe, and now they're trying to just fight him. For some reason. 8 more experience until Har is level capped.
Hooray, we haven't actually cared about his experience in like 4 levels. You can check the Discord for the sorceress he was talking about. I shall pull up the Discord out of sheer curiosity. Okay, let's see. It's this one, I think. in general.
It'll be in the image sharing, probably.
Oh. That one, apparently.
Never seen that before in my life.
Although you were not kidding, those are some big titties. She has back problems. She's in crippling pain.
Boy, you think that's bad. You should go see anything from JoJo. Just Google JoJo pose real quick, and you'll see the definition of back problems. We don't care about Ileana's experience either.
I still don't think any of those look as bad for your back as that lady's boobs were in general.
Oh, it's clearly not getting you any of the really ridiculous ones.
I mean, it's showing me some silly poses, but like most of them are just kind of lunging forward. Where sure you have to throw back your back to not fall over, but I think you're underestimating how heavy boobage can be. Not that I have any personal experience with that, because I am practically an ironing board, but
Oh, you said it.
actually there are people who are more of ironing boards than me, but
Okay, so I know this square is a hole. I don't have this square marked as being a hole. So we're just gonna go around. We're gonna assume that that might be a hole. And avoid it entirely.
oh, she has gravity magic, then it's probably fine.
Alright, cool. Okay, cool. I don't have to reset that one. Awesome. Thank you, Zahark, for not making my life... You're defense capped already.
Fun. I do like these cosplayers attempting to injure their backs, though.
One sec. Where's Hark on this list? Okay, cool. JoJo's an experience.
I'm actually very impressed with this person towards the bottom for not having an arm down to stabilize themselves.
I think they might be laying on one of the stairs.
I'm not entirely sure.
That's not gonna be enough. 18. That's also not enough.
Let's Google something before I got sidetracked with all the
You were
video game discussion.
Googling JoJo poses, I think? Hello, sir. How are you this fine day? Would you like to be stancelled? Followers of the false apostle, bow down to the miracles of our Savior. As long as the Maiden of Dawn watches over us, we cannot be defeated. Oh yeah? So, about that not being defeated thing. Fuck, I've been defeated! My defeat means nothing! The Maiden of Dawn will bring victory to Zane. I'm from Benyon. I don't know why I care. Ah. Howdy, boys. And battle save for safety. And someone want to tell this guy what happened to the Maiden of Dawn the last time she tried to fight this particular group? That was a one-off thing. Surely that's not a continuing problem. Oh, that guy could have actually damaged Neff. On a 9% chance to deal 3 damage. Oh, this guy's actually gonna damage Neff by throwing a rock at her. Meanwhile, this man thinks it's a good idea to try stabbing Bed. Didn't work.
Well, no, because that's just a snowman that got made in error. It has 4...
Apparently Zed has posted another character in Discord.
Okay, I'll go back and look again. Oh, I like her. That's from Unicorn Overlord.
Ah. She's nice. I feel like they did the tartan skirt wrong.
Well, what's funny is I looked at it at first and went, that's not a kilt.
Yeah, it's close to being a kilt, but it's not quite right.
I feel like it wants to be a kilt.
It's definitely designed in such a way that it seems like it wants to be a kilt, and yet it's not. And that bothers me more than it should, but...
So, I do have to ask, out of sheer curiosity, is the game set in fantasy Scotland? Because the unicorn is the national animal of Scotland.
If you had the chance to change your fate, would you?
And I mean, yes, the main female character from Unicorn Overlord does have some solid jiggle physics going on, but at least her cleavage isn't as impractical as Witch Sorceress Lady from Dragon's Crown. Like, hers is just unreasonable. Like, and singular one of her jiggle physics is wider than her waist.
It seems totally reasonable.
No, it's not.
So...
This shouldn't be bigger than all of this, Inu.
So we have these meteor uses, right?
Right.
I kind of want to make sure that Meteor is not in Ileana's inventory for the next map.
That is fair.
Because I don't want AI enemy
Using it.
Ileana burning Meteor against us.
Yeah.
So I am going to remind me, do not let me finish this map until I put that in someone else's inventory so it can't be used.
Yeah. The kilt pattern is a bunch of ribbons at the bottom of the skirt. And no fantasy Europe with other nations being elves and the angels. Boo!
Oh. Ouch. Sayonara, loser. Good level. Oh, an Iron Lance broke. What a sad. Hey, Har, do me a solid and, like, finish off this dude over here. So, Stancil? Stancil! Yay!
Hey, we didn't see that at all last week.
Also, if you want impractical outfits and low cleavage, then I'd love to show you the Elven Fencers.
I mean, you're welcome to. And the thing is, I don't necessarily hate impractical outfits. But I hate when impractical outfits are treated like they're practical outfits. Like, games where they actually make comments on some of the skimpier outfits being impractical. And they do exist, but, you know, it's stuff like that I appreciate when games don't take themselves so seriously, or that, like, I just like as long as there's a singular option in terms of attire in the games that I can wear that doesn't make me feel like my character is barely wearing anything, that's fine. Again, give my female character the ability to wear pants, please.
Who the hell told you could unshift, Ranulph?
See, for the person you just posted, I don't mind that she's wearing what is basically an armored leotard. However, I would point out that the chafing from those boots is going to be god-awful. Oh, good. As long as the game is pointing out that her outfit is impractical, I'm fine with that.
Oh, look at Zahark over here styling on this guy with a slim sword.
Oh, I love that outfit. Yes, give me more female characters dressed like that, please. It's not terrible looking, and it's modest.
All I'm seeing is from the waist down because you
whoops, my
had the
phone
phone rotated.
There.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, there's nothing impractical about that.
I mean, there is. The boob armor is kind of impractical, but like that armor does not fit her properly.
I will allow
That is not proper fitting armor. So I have a disagreement with it on that front. But like other than that, it's not offensive.
Yeah, no, it's designed to be more practical than most other fantasy armors, and I'm fine with it.
Probably couldn't just use your wind tome as an upbeat recovery to avoid the holes. No, she couldn't. She's... Sir. Sir.
Have her give Nephany the tome.
I will. But first... Just having Mist do some casual healing down here to grind staff rank. Oh, the disrespect! Saniki is gonna hear about this later. Yoink!
It's the things Secret can do.
Yoink! So Ranulph is holding one of the hawks, Tanith is holding another, Secret is holding to Barn.
I just like to picture that Ranulph rescuing the hawk was basically him jumping up, catching them in his paws, and then just putting them on the ground. Like, nope, you're here now. Bird is safe.
This meteor tome needs to be somewhere safe and not in Ileana's inventory. Ileana is now better with staves. It's what Tavarn deserves for airdropping Leanne into the middle of the enemy forces. Yeah, it's quite rude. Like, in principle, the idea of, hey, I brought you a heron is really quite useful. But,
But hey, I brought you a level 7 squishy heron on a map that's very heavy with bows.
Another character has been posted. Her name is Virginia. Apparently she's the cousin of the main lord. Do I need to hate this Virginia for no adequately explored reason like we do the Virginia in Magical Diary?
No. So I think Virginia is the one I showed you earlier with the
No,
more
I
practical
thought
armor.
it was after that.
Well, in theory, yes, but all that's posted is
Wait,
there was no picture attached with that.
I thought
so-
the armor boob
No.
lady was...
No, that's a Ralinar.
Right, and then that's
so
Chloe.
that's Chloe. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I have the same issue with her that I have with Ralinar, which is that there isn't anything protecting bare calf from those boots. That's going to chafe.
Maybe she has really good leg skin.
Or she has a really soft padding on the inside of the boots, but barring those two things, that is going to chafe. But the rest of her outfit's fine. And I like her blue hair and largely blue color palette.
She must be a good friend if she has blue hair. Blue is the friendship color, as we all know. Oh my god, Zahark, I swear to Christ. Such a pain in the ass. It's clearly shown that she's wearing thigh-high stockings under the armor in the pic, so she has a buffer. So let the guy get away with one bad level and suddenly he thinks it gives him a free pass to put in fuck all for effort on every level. Yeah, I know, right?
He's just mad that we're still making him use the slim sword.
Well, he's gonna have to keep using it until he gets good levels and breaks the thing. If he really didn't want to use it, he'd be astroing constantly to drain his durability. only defense capping, Hark. Come on, you gotta do better than that, bud. I mean, that works. That puts the problem off until next turn. And now we're just gonna make sure you don't go anywhere.
Ah, I see. We're using the experience for Rolf method. Lar, you're alright. I didn't know how you could be under these famine conditions.
Hey there. Watch yourself out here. It's getting real messy real fast. Hello!
Hello, sister!
Hello! Please be careful on this battlefield!
We're not surrounded by any enemies right now.
I was waiting for the Astra proc right there.
New post in Discord. Okay. That's really making me check the Discord tonight. Oh my gosh, I love the long-haired one.
Okay, so the long-haired one is Prim. Is the other one proper?
No, I think the... Okay, so I think that's Hilda. And I think that's Prim.
I disagree with this naming convention. It should have been Prim and proper. I hereby petition we rename Hilda to proper, effective immediately.
Now, ironically, I think I'd like their outfits better if their outfits were swapped.
Famine conditions. Did Ileana finally eat all the food and now everyone has to starve? Yeah, apparently. Oh my god. Zahark. Why did we do this to ourselves?
Well, seemed like a good idea.
I mean, we needed somebody to wield the Stefan.
That is true.
Was really the problem. We needed somebody to wield the Stefan, and that's not going to be Edward's job. Edward has a much more important sword to carry around.
The heart.
Willow, I swear to God.
You like him too.
Not in this playthrough, I don't. In this playthrough, he has been the bane of my goddamn existence.
I'd point out Ileana has played nice most of the game.
Yeah, no, Hark has been the problem child.
You and Bio were giving me all sorts of shit for wanting to bring Ileana around again. And I would point out, she hasn't really fought us all that much.
Oh, she had her moments, but she's not been nearly as bad or as consistent as Hark.
Or some of the members of the Dawn Brigade.
You goddamn dickhead!
Fandom calls them the Unicorn Overlords equivalent of Minerva and Maria from Fire Emblem. That's fair.
That's FE1. I didn't save you from team racism just for you to treat us like this, Zahar.
Maybe he's protesting being saved from team racism because now he has no food because Leon has eaten all of it.
Fucking finally. Alright, map's over. Everybody go home. And seize.
Dies.
The Dayan army is much stronger than it was 3 years ago.
Yes, by far. Even after the situation turned against them, every soldier fought with valor. Quite impressive.
They kept muttering about the power of their general, this Maiden of Dawn. The soldiers seem obsessed with her.
Yeah, I don't know why. She fell over like a sack of bricks when Har poked her. This might sound strange, but think of it like this. They believe in her as much as you Holy Knights believe in the Apostle.
I understand. They're formidable and deluded, then. I shall use caution.
New post.
Oh, hang on. This time it's a very popular waifu.
Micaiah, it's over. The front line is broken. The Apostle's army is crossing the bridge.
Alright then. Order a retreat.
What? No! Are you a simpleton? Just destroy the bridge!
Inspector. With all due respect, Dahian soldiers will also die if we destroy the bridge now.
I don't see how that's Benyon's problem. Those are called acceptable losses, my dear, and any losses suffered by your men are acceptable if it means stopping that army. As a representative of the Senate, I will not allow you to retreat. Fight to the last man!
Inspector, while I respect your opinion, the final decision is up to me, as Commander-in-Chief of this army. Soth, order the retreat. Get those men out of there before they're routed.
Insolent little brat! How dare you disobey my orders? Well, we could always leave you here while the rest of us retreat, Inspector. How's that sound? I will report this incident to both your king and the Senate. Start thinking of an excuse now, whelps.
Pompous fool.
Well, I'll go order the retreat. Micaiah?
I'm sorry,
Don't move. I'll be right back.
What's happening?
Ah, yes, the classic necessary sacrifice rationale. That worked so well for the last guy who tried that defense.
I was doing so well. For a while. I feel like fog is clouding my mind. Am I losing my powers? Funny. I always wished that I didn't have this far sight. It often feels like such a burden. This clouded vision seems so strange. Now I miss the clarity. Ironic, isn't it, Yune? By the way, that's the waifu.
Is it?
Well, that is who Zed said was a very popular waifu, not powerful waifu. Although
I'd believe powerful more than popular, honestly.
I do appreciate. Oh, apparently she's also twice the height of the main lord. So
I mean, she looks like the size of a building, yes.
What's wrong, Raphael?
I sensed something strange. It just came out of the blue. It was some sort of voice. My brother, did you just call for me? I did not. You heard it too, Raisin.
What's going on here? What was that voice?
I don't know, but it's calling for us. The voice was coming from the northeast, from the direction of Dayan. Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Let's head for Dayan. Please prepare to leave immediately. I will speak with King Canicus and get permission.
I hope nothing's happened to your sister.
Well, Tabarn did drop her in the middle of a war zone. As do I. All I know is that I must go there. That much is certain.
Also, Zed says she is in fact powerful. You need to complete the Coliseum to recruit her.
Alright, we cleared Just Cause. Now we can move on to Just Cause 2.
Apostle Sanaki's army, with Ike at its head, wins a great victory over Dayan at Oribes Bridge. However, Apostle Sanaki elects not to pursue the retreating Dayan forces. Instead, she petitions King Peleus for permission to pass through Dayan. After waiting for several days, she receives no reply, and Sanaki reluctantly orders a march. Avoiding the heart of Dayan, the army skirts along the mountains and makes its way south.
Chapter 12.
Oh,
The price
Zed says he found another waifu who
is right.
is wearing pants.
No, another one who's wearing pants in the Discord chat. Outside of the Discord chat, no pants.
I don't like the knee pads, but otherwise her outfit's fine.
I like her hair loops.
Her hair loops are great.
Micaiah, what's going on? I heard that you took ill on the field. Are you alright? What happened? What do you think, genius? Micaiah fainted because you've been pushing her too hard. She's terrified that you won't live up to your expectations. I didn't realize. I am so sorry, Micaiah. According to the doctor, she's suffering from severe exhaustion. She must stay in bed for a time. Well, I'm glad she's all right. Do you think it will take long for her to recover? We must stop the Laguz after all. Our task is not complete. Okay, that's it. Are you out of your mind? I'm getting Micaiah out of here. At this rate, if the Laguz that we shouldn't be fighting don't kill her, you certainly will. What? But you can't leave. Oh yeah? I'd like to see you try to stop me. I held out until now, thinking it was best for Dayan. I was wrong. We are through with you. Please, Soph, you must reconsider. Micaiah can't leave now. King Peleus, I agree with Soph. Let Lady Micaiah go. She's done enough. No, don't leave. Please, I'm begging you. I need Micaiah to stay.
Peleus, what are you doing?
Wait, so you're telling me that ordering the only competent general I have to go through with the genocide she wants no part in is a bad thing? I never realized. Our army cannot function without Micaiah. I can't let that happen. The army must continue the fight. Listen, I don't know what deals you've made with the Empire behind our backs, but I won't let you hurt her anymore. If Micaiah leaves the army, she will die. Oh, so now the king shows his true colors. Peleus, I don't care if you're the king. Threaten Micaiah again, and I will kill you where you stand. Is that clear? She won't be the only one to die. You, me, every single person in Dayan, we will all die, and it's all my fault.
Peleus, you didn't. You signed a blood pact, didn't you?
Well, he was certainly right about the part of their army not functioning without Micaiah, if nothing else.
You signed a blood pact with the Senate after you were crowned. That's why you've been so scared, so terrified as of late. My son. What is a blood pact?
Micaiah, you shouldn't try to...
Please tell me, Your Majesty. What is a blood pact?
I swear to you, I didn't know. I had no idea. What could be so urgent that the Empire's messenger would pay a visit at this hour? Has something happened? King Peleus, please prepare to receive Vice Minister Lacane. What? How do you do, King Peleus? How did you get in here? Our Empire's magical research has made leaps and bounds. This rewarp staff is our latest invention. With this staff, one can get to any desired location instantly. Isn't that just wonderful? If I may, what is the purpose of your visit? Oh, yes, no time for idle chatter. We have a favor to ask of you, Your Majesty. As you are no doubt aware, the false apostle has raised an army of subhumans to reclaim her throne. We require the use of the Dayan army to wipe out this upstart Laguz alliance. Would you be so kind? I'm afraid I cannot deploy my army on Benion's behalf. My country cannot continue to rebuild while fighting a war. Please understand. So you reject our request. Then I've no choice but to watch you and your people perish slowly. What? You came here to make threats? The terms of our pact are quite clear in this document. That's the treaty I signed on the day of my coronation. I don't see how this pertains to... All will be made clear, young Peleus. Yes, this is the same document. You, my naive young king, signed it believing it was an oath of reparation from Benyon. Sadly for you, however. What are you telling me? In truth, this wonderful scrap of parchment is a blood pact. This is what happens when you don't read the terms and conditions and just say accept. Once you sign the paper in blood, you can never break the terms of the pact. A blood pact? But Izuka said he saw no problems with the terms of the treaty. No. Izuka? No, how could he? That's right, yes. Izuka is one of us. He found the perfect king who would execute the Senate's will. I can't believe it. I won't. Jesus Christ, read your legal agreements before you sign them, you dumb shit. You'd better start believing it. You've at least heard the stories of the Forbidden Blood Pact, haven't you? It's a marvelous tool used by the wise to control the foolish. A ruler agreeing to the pact is bound to it. Absolutely. Once sworn, the pact will punish any transgression against its terms with the complete destruction of his country. You can't be serious. That's impossible. Calm yourself, young king, and listen. I'll tell you an interesting story. Long ago, a foolhardy king signed a blood pact with the Empire to take back his lost kingdom. In exchange for his country, he vowed complete obedience. Can't believe this dumbass actually swore himself into a fucking Gios. He sure did. He soon broke the terms of the pact and began to disobey the Empire. Presumably, he didn't understand the power of the oath he'd sworn. Would you like to hear what happened after he defied the Empire's will? What? It was quite tragic. One day the man died on the first... One man died on the first day. He was only a peasant, so no one really noticed. 2 more died on the second day, and 3 on the third. I think you can see where this is going. The wave of mysterious deaths spread across the kingdom like a contagion. After 30 days, the king finally realized that this was the curse of the Blood Pact, the price of infidelity. He apologized to the Empire and pleaded with them to lift the curse. His plea was graciously accepted on the 100th day. By then, the king had lost half of his subordinates as well as his lovely wife and child. Okay, hold on.
Are you Googling what 100 factorial is?
It's not 100 factorial. Give me a second.
Meanwhile, Bio says that...
Okay, he had lost half of his kingdom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Half of his subordinates, as well as his wife and child.
So that's half of his subordinates, not half of his kingdom. It means half of the people who were working directly under him, technically.
Right. Do you know what the sum of all of the ascending integers from 1 to 100 is?
No.
It's 5,050.
He had a lot of staff. That's a lot of timesheets to
Or
sign
a
off
very
on.
small kingdom. Potentially. Like, if we're just saying subordinates and we're treating the entire army as the subordinates, only having 11,000 people in your army is quite a small army for a kingdom.
Sure.
Which also reflects it's a pretty fucking small kingdom. Also, in case anyone is ever curious, and you need to do, like, weird math shit that you can't be bothered to figure out quickly, Wolfram Alpha. I just went in there and punched in sum of ascending integers from 1 to 100, and it just spat out the answer for me.
And Bio says this sure sounds like the setup for a shitty creepypasta, and I'm not surprised in the slightest at this point that Pelipper bought into it.
That country remained under the control of the Senate for a very long time. I hope I've made myself clear. No matter how you struggle, you have no choice but to follow the orders given to you by the Empire. No matter how noble your motives, defiance against us will result in the death of your nation. This you must never forget. And one more thing. If you're considering seeking aid from outside of Dayan, think again. We have spies and informants in every corner of Tellius. We will know immediately if you tell anyone. Suddenly, Lacane warps in. We know immediately that you told someone. Okay, let me get this straight. Everyone in Dayan will die if you disobey the Senate. What a heavy burden. It cannot be.
Show Mother the mark of your pact. It's true. This is the mark of a blood pact. My son has been deceived.
Oh, give it up. You expect us to buy that ghost story? It's just something to scare little kings into eating their vegetables. Before you go shining Benion's boots, get some proof of the Senate's claims. We're done. We've done enough here. Micaiah, let's go. We'll let them find out if that story is real or not.
It's all true, Soph.
What?
King Peleus and Queen Almedia are telling the truth.
Good job, Pelipper. Literally, the first second you got your new job, you fucked over literally every single person in your country.
It's hard to believe, but I can see it.
Also, there's another waifu who's not wearing pants that was posted.
That is really hell-bent on making me check the Discord tonight. My power hasn't gone away. It's just weakened from exhaustion. This is all so horrible. Now Dayan can never be free from the Senate's leash.
Even if that's true, Micaiah, that doesn't mean you have to go to war again. We could leave Dayan.
But without me, who would hold our forces together?
Peleus! She's kind of wearing pants. She has shorts on.
Yeah, she's definitely wearing shorts. Leaving the army would be the same as abandoning it. I won't do that.
But... I'm sorry, everyone. I am so sorry. I didn't know. King Peleus, what then do you propose we do? Why, obey the Empire, of course. We have no other choice in the matter. As long as I follow the Senate's orders, no one will die because of me. No, I cannot accept that. We have finally wrested our country back from the occupation forces. I'd rather be dead than have to bend to the will of the Empire. What are we, dogs? And now that Benyon is ordering Dayan troops into battle, we are treated as disposable pawns. Many Dayan citizens will die of this pact, whether we obey it or not. It would appear that I have been crowned king during the last days of Dayan. Follow or fight, the result is the same. We will be destroyed.
With all due respect, Your Majesty, we can't give up.
What?
You heard me. The only way to really be doomed is to give up.
Micaiah, there's no way out of a blood pact. None! What do you suggest we do?
Look for a way out. I know Duke Lacane says that the pact can't be broken, but of course he'd say that. King Peleus, you have the resources of an entire country to draw on, and the best of reasons to do so. Check the Royal Library. Check the archives. Somewhere you will find something. Just don't give up.
Micaiah, forgive me. I was so overwhelmed that I let myself give in to despair. But you're absolutely right. We can't give up just yet. We have people to save. Unfortunately, we don't have much time. Benyon will not put off triggering the Blood Pact until after we've found a way to break it.
We can make time. If we take on the Empress and the Lagoose forces, it'll look as if we're obeying the Senate.
Have you considered deleting the entirety of the Senate? Don't have to follow their orders if they don't exist. Yeah, just let Ike kill the Senate. Problem solved.
In the meantime, you can research the pact.
Alright. I'll start immediately. Just give me as much time as you can.
Of course. We'll do our best to hold them back. Whatever it takes.
Okay. 14,666 experience.
By the looks of it, Edward needs to be leveling on bonus experience.
Yeah, I know. Ah, Tax. Beast Killer, Reaper card, Demon card, Steel Longbow, Elixir. Cool, nothing in there that's like super critical. Good to know. I mean, they have to follow their orders, that's kind of the point. And betraying them that blatantly isn't following their orders. Yeah, but Ike killing the Senate solves the problem. Another pants waifu.
Also, it's worth reminding, too, that we have a lot fewer units to worry about in terms of bonus experience, and that we only care about 3 of them.
Yeah, I know. It's...
Ooh, I like her. Look. Now, the leather pants are gonna chafe, but...
Well, we don't know what she's wearing under the leather pants. They might not chafe.
statistically likely that they chafe.
We don't know that.
But I'm also a sucker for any characters in fantasy with wings, so...
Okay, magic res. Still not capped on both of those things. Magic res. Great, great. Okay, we are res capped.
Okay, do
Time
we
to-
just Master Crown him
No,
and...
no, we let him get the experience.
Oh, that's fair. Because it'll force the magic.
It will force the magic. I do want to hold off on giving him any more Bexp, though. Because we need to hold on to that to fix Soth in the event that...
If we have a Master Crown,
Uh-huh.
can we just put it in his inventory heading into the next fight? Because he's likely to hit level 20.
I don't know if we have one or not. Also, his inventory is kind of full.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't need the chest keys, so we've got Soth.
Also, we don't have a Master Crown. Oh, yeah,
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Because that would be useful for him to use to save the added experience. Like, yes, it costs him a turn, but you just move him into an advantageous position, and then have him use the Master Crown.
Nico!
Oh,
There she is! Hey, lady!
oh, Nico.
This is great. I was hoping I'd find you.
Nico, mind your manners. The silver-haired maiden is the savior of Dayan. She's not just some lady. Oh, it's all right. I'm still the same simple girl from Dayan you met before. Nothing's changed. So, are things well with you? Oh, well, the fighting's got everyone worried. Coming so soon after the last one. But we're doing all we can for Dayan. It doesn't matter who or what we're up against. Believe me when I tell you, we'll never give up.
That's right. We won't give up. Ever. I know we're gonna win, too, because we got you on our side. That's what everybody says. The Dawn Brigade will save us.
Is that what they say? I see. Listen to me, Nico. You
Oh.
can believe it.
Chill a sec. The The stream is having some difficulties, it would appear.
Well, I haven't hit the buffering wheel on my tablet yet.
Well, I'm looking at the thing and it's saying that we're not doing good. So... that's, concerning to me. I mean, not that there's really anything that can be done about it. It's probably an issue on... it's probably an issue on the YouTube end, but...
Oh, green light's back.
okay, cool. We're good.
Okay. Let me just reread the whole box.
Please, listen to me, Nico. You can believe in us. I promise we'll keep you safe.
I knew it! Also, my speeds are fine, so...
Come along, Nico. We should be going. The maiden's got better things to do than stand here chatting with us all day.
Everyone says the Dawn Brigade will save us. They're really saying that. Well, they've really been more saying 3 out of the Dawn Brigade will save us, but still. Bye, lady! See you later!
Yes. Goodbye, Nico. I want to save them all. The world is a better place with people like them in it.
I know how you feel, Micaiah. That's why we started all this. We've always been fighting for them. But this war we're in, it's not just. We're fighting on the wrong side.
I know. I don't want to see anyone die. It's ironic. I'm killing with no malice because I don't want anyone to be killed. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to stand back and let all of Dayan perish? Is that the just thing to do? If that's what it takes to be just, I want nothing to do with justice. I'd rather be hated and feared like Mad King Ashnar. I'd rather the Dark God take my soul. I'm going to save my people, Soph. The rest of the world paints me as a beast to be reviled and hated. So be it.
Peleus! I have to head back to the castle. I have to know if there's a way to break free of the Blood Pact.
Please be careful.
Please, Micaiah, stop being so kind to me. It's too difficult.
I can feel how you've suffered. You've had to endure it all alone for so long. It's ghastly.
It was my fault. I brought this curse upon Dayan.
No, you didn't know. I will protect Dayan. I'll protect our country from harm, no matter what happens. You have my word.
Micaiah. Very well, I won't give up. We'll fight destiny together.
Yes.
I want you to take this. I found another one in the treasure room of the castle. Stand fast, Micaiah. I will find a way to save Dayan. Maybe don't say you'd rather be like the last guy who ruled the place where you're standing right next to one of the people who helped kill the last guy because he was that much of an asshole. Tornadoes! Soth. General? I thought you were going to leave the army, taking Lady Micaiah with you. Yeah, I was, but now we can't. Both Micaiah and I are from Dayan, and we can't abandon our own country. I wonder if it's the same if you leave Dayan. I don't understand. If you abandoned Dayan and fought on the side of a different country, I wonder if you'd still be cursed. Who knows? I'm not a sage. In any case, it doesn't matter. Micaiah would never leave Dayan behind. I see. Soth here. Take these. And you're giving me these why? I kept them as a parting gift to you. Since you're staying, I'd like you to take...
Deal.
Yeah. I know.
Oh, jeez. Again?
Yep. Just gonna give it a sec. You know, let it get its bull crap out of the way. In the meantime, I mean, it's fascinating because OBS is like, hey, we're having problems, and like YouTube is like, excellent connection. Oh, never mind, there it goes.
So, Bio says, so, General.
So, General. So, General. Good
Good
talk.
talk.
Yep, see you later. SpongeBob! Sponge Boy me Bob. SpongeBob's original name was Sponge Boy, but then they discovered that was a trademarked product, and they couldn't use it. True story. So we've got... Like, my god. Oh wow. Yeah, the upcoming chapter is literally just kill 40 dudes. That's the whole chapter. Just kill 40 guys.
Ooh. Two of the waifus from the Beast Kingdom are quite nice. Theoretically, there's another one. Like, the Were Owl doesn't do anything for me, but the design's okay, but the Were Fox is cute.
And then the last Dawn Brigade, a defend map.
Seriously, my capabilities as a stream jinx are really amazing.
It's something else, man. It really is. So damn frustrating. Oh, wow. YouTube thinks it's excellent condition. Oh, yellow, green.
Oh, green!
Hey!
Green! Yay!
Thank God.
Green light!
And we back. Cool. You alright? I'll leave the gold here. You're still not completely recovered yet. You have to rest, Micaiah.
I'll try.
Keep safe.
I make no guarantees.
$10,000. And
Nolan!
Nolan, sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, red light.
Fuck monkey. Well, at least Grand Order's finally out of maintenance. Or whatever the hell it was in maintenance for.
Nights. Stream. Brought to you by Childhood Game.
Red light, green light.
So if you haven't caught on by now, telling Micaiah not to do something stupid is kind of a losing battle. Yeah, kind of. You know, as you do. Alright, cool. Got that strength up out of the way. Oh, I was real close to my AP getting all the way full. That's spooky. Fun fact about Yunfi, the third Beast Kingdom, posted. Japanese VA is the same as Tomoe. Oh, neat. Baz and I started watching a series from the new anime season today that, as soon as we, like, finished the first episode for it, I immediately had to pull up the cast list for it because I could swear that the main girl was voiced by Sumire Uesaka, and she was. Like, immediately. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's Sumire Uesaka. I feel as though I must confirm this. And so confirm it I did. As one does. Which is funny because we just got done watching the remake of Urusei Yatsura, which she was also in. Oh god. This buffering thing is hell. Her name should definitely be pronounced Unify. Regardless of how it is pronounced, it should be pronounced Unify. I wonder if there was ever any announcement as to why the game went into sudden unexpected maintenance. Unexpected maintenance completion. Issues causing difficulty connecting to the game server. Oh, so the problem was that nobody could connect. I mean, we knew that.
Ooh, the elf twins are cute. I really like the blonde one.
She reminds me of some other character. I don't know immediately who, but someone. No data. YouTube's YouTube shat itself for a second and is now kind of back, sort of, but not, you know, enough to be. There's gotta be something on the YouTube streaming end. Has to be.
I mean, like I said, YouTube as an app has been giving me trouble on my phone all day. So genuinely, something might just be wrong with YouTube.
Certainly would not be the first time. I mean, Down Detector's saying that there's not any current problems, but... Be nice if it would just, like, I don't know, let us finish a fucking conversation.
It would.
But no. Yeah, no, the recording just won't even, like, it won't catch the problems. No, it's very annoying. It'd be so much easier if it did.